Welcome to Pause on Purpose. I'm Pastor Paul. Thank you for joining me. And if this is touching you in some way, write me a letter. And it can be an email actually at phoenixpastors@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you about how this is impacting you, how it's working in your life, and maybe a future topic you'd like us to cover. This week, as we wrap up Thanksgiving, we're going to be talking about three key ways or three promises that raise the roof on our Thanksgiving. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, the Apostle Paul writes to this great little church in what we know as modern day Greece. 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verses 16 and 17, Paul writes, "Now may our Lord Jesus Christ himself and God our Father, who loved us and by his grace gave us eternal comfort and a wonderful hope, comfort you and strengthen you in every good thing you do and say." Jesus Christ and God the Father gave us eternal comfort and a wonderful hope. Now, what is Paul meaning by that? Meaning that when it comes to facing death and dying in our lives, when it comes to transitioning from this world to the next world, Paul says we have been given eternal comfort and a wonderful hope. Beloved, no one likes to talk about this topic of death and dying, but you know what? It's as much as our lives as birth itself. And for most people, they spend their whole lives running away from it. God says there's no reason to do that. God says there's a great reason to look forward to our life in heaven because he gives us eternal comfort and wonderful hope. Because as Christ was raised from the dead, so we too will be raised. And Paul says to the Corinthian church, to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. Beloved, that's great comfort. In fact, that's eternal comfort. And that's a reason to raise the roof on Thanksgiving. So you go with God today. And as you're going with him, let him know. Give him thanks for the eternal comfort and the wonderful hope he has given to us. See you next time, beloved.